Carolina.
Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brought down by Trey Boston.
On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
The ball carrier.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's third down.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. They'll go. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Bridgewater now. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second and 1. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 18-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a first and 10 at the 18. They'll run with McCaffrey. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. 14 yards. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead. So really a nice drive there for the first points of the game.
And how about the fact that it was a run by the wide receiver that got him into the end zone, Brandon? You know, these guys, we know they're not afraid to open up the playbook. And they showed it to us right there on the first drive.
McCaffrey, he'll try to run it in. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Big Derek Brown making the stop. Bell.
At the 25.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Ball carrier. He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
On third down, here's Bell. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
10 at the 40-yard line.
56, Mike, 56, right there.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
on the counter, here's Bell.
At the 46-yard line.
They find some open field here. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. The former Maryland Terp, Jermaine Carter Jr. had the tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And going deep for Hill. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Burris. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
It's 2nd and inches at the 16-yard line.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. 6-0 our score after 1. Throwing again on 2nd down. Bridgewater trying to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26, and he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
By Brian Burns. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 12-yard line.
Edwards-Helaire on the counter. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A very valuable 9-yard pickup, but now they're set up a little better here for 3rd and goal.
On the play, it's 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have tied it, and they can take the lead with the extra point.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
As a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. On 2nd and 12, Bridgewater. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
But remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2.
On 2nd and 12, Bridgewater. His throw incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and now it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
On is the punter Charlton now as he's able to get this one away. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
At the 46-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. They're going deep for Hill. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill, 54 yards. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more of going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it, because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Here's Bridgewater. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Christian McCaffrey. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Final play of the half, Bridgewater. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Kickoff for Kansas City.
The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First down.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. Charvarius Ward there to make the stop.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 4.
Bridgewater again. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get 1 step. If you're within 1 step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that, looks like an extra step was involved.
Being chased down. Now he's hit. Bridgewater loses the football. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do. You think about it, Charles. This is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. And that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2.
They'll go again with Bell. And for a second straight play, just nowhere to go thanks to this Carolina defense. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Brought down back at the 11-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Now Edwards-Helaire. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. They'll break the huddle, send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And it's complete to Kelsey. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Here's Edwards-Helaire. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
By Jeremy Chin. 2 yards on the pickup.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Not the kind of game that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of game that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire with that low center of gravity and strength, He's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
First down marker at the 31. It's third down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Strong coverage by Carolina, and on we go to fourth down. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with fourth down. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Bridgewater and the Panthers going to come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. We're back now in KC. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. Throwing on 2nd and long. Bridgewater. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
It's a nice completion and a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? And that is incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12. At the
on 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. That one good for 12 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
On the tackle. A gain of 12 brings up 3rd.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's able to pick.
They don't know my name.